What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 121. Today's guest is Brenden Mauricio. He is the son of Daniel from Dork Productions. I hope I pronounced y'all's last name right. If not, I'm very sorry. But anyways, he is the CEO of Headhunters, a local smoke shop here in Lubbock, Texas, and one store is also in Corpus Christi, I believe. You can fact check me if you listen. So thank you guys. Thank you to them for making all this happen. It was a great time. I loved hearing him talk about how he kind of operates this business and how he's kind of managed it and doing what he's doing. It's really great to hear, a younger person's perspective on owning a business or running a business, because that's what interests me outside of like music and artists, like rappers and all of that. This is another thing that interests me, and I hope you guys also find this one interesting, and we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy. Let's get her in, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
Sorry for the little fuck up, but we're here.
No fuck ups.
Oh, just, I'm all scattered. I have to get into my podcasting mode real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right, man. So let's get onto it, man. What do you do for Headhunters?
So, I'm the CEO, you just
okay.
Say. In general, the operations, right? I'm the buyer. I made sure that the managers are doing their job, you know what I mean? So the warehouse, we have a warehouse, so I oversee that. Just in general, just the general operations of everything, and then I buy basically everything. You know what I mean?
How long have you been doing this? Have you been with them since the beginning, or?
So close. So 34th was the first one, right?
This one over here?
Yeah, the drive-through.
The drive-through?
Exactly. And then they had 19th. So I was 18, right? It's a family business.
Oh, okay.
All right, so my uncle owns it. And one day, I just graduated high school. I was sleeping, and he goes, I was sleeping in my bed, and he comes in my bedroom out of nowhere. And he's like, hey, you want to come work for Headhunters? And I'm like half asleep. You know what I mean? I wake up, and let me tell you, I'll answer the question later. He goes, well, you worked with a bunch of hot girls. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Fine. So I started in that way, 18 years old. I'm 25 now, barely.
You just turned 25. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, sir. And, man, from that point, I just kind of moved up, And then I went from employee to assistant to a manager of the 19th Street location. I was a manager there for about maybe 4 years. And then I got the call. He's like, are you ready? I was like, ready for what? He goes, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. So it's been about 2 years now I've been in this position, and it's a blessing. So
is that your dad's brother?
It's my mom's. It's actually, he's my great uncle.
Oh, okay.
So my grandma's brother.
Oh, okay.
On my mom's side.
Oh, alrighty. Yeah. I'm not gonna say who your dad is. I want to let people figure it out if they can. Figure out who he is.
Maybe.
I think you kind of look like him, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so don't know.
I never heard that before in my life.
I don't know. I think so.
I'm totally joking. Everybody says it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all.
Anyways, yeah. So now you're running it. How is that? Tell me about that.
Day to day.
Is it stressful?
Is it stressful?
Yeah. How stressful is it?
It's probably 8 out of 10. Stressful, but to me, that's like a 4 out of 10. You know what I mean? I feel like it's stressful, but I like problem solving. That's I love doing it. There's a problem in front of me, and I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just lay it out real quick and be like, okay, this needs to happen, this needs to happen, this needs to happen in order for the problem to be solved. Or it might be something simple, where I could just make a quick decision and it'd be fixed, But that gets me going. And people calling for problems, they're like, man, I don't know how you take 75 phone calls a day. I'm like, because they're all problems, and I can solve every one of them. And with the power that I have, I like doing that. So
somebody like you're always working? You don't have a set time, or do you have given yourself a set time?
Well, I go in when I want to, but if I showed up every day at 1 o'clock, no one's gonna respect that. No one want, you know what I mean? Like I
They
can't,
kinda know.
you know what I mean? You can't really do that.
Yeah.
You want to be there. You want to be in the shit with everybody and have them feel like you're with them. You know, it's like if you have like a head mechanic and he's just sitting there watching you do everything, you know, and you're not doing nothing. But if that mechanic goes into it and like helps you and gets down and gets on his knees and helps.
Oh, I see what you
everything,
mean. So
you know
you're
what I
like, so you'll take orders and shit and give people their cigarette, like you're on hands on.
Well, yeah. So if I'm in a store and I'm like doing what I have. Okay, so let's say I'm just in there. I'm just walking around my iPad. I'm taking notes, right? And I see a customer over at Rillo's and they need help. I'll go walk over there and I'll help them. That's my roots. You know what I mean? That's like where it started. And I love helping customers. So I will always help somebody, and it makes me happy. You know, it's like it's my roots. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a tobacco smoker?
Tobacco?
Yeah.
Like
cigarette.
Is that like
No, I'm saying like if
wacky
somebody's I'm just saying. No, I mean like if somebody has a question about like a fucking cigarello or something, you know, if you smoke, then you'd kind of know. You know what I mean?
Okay, so, well, if you're smoking cigarillo,
I don't know. I just fucking like cigarette, a cigar. I don't know. I told you I don't.
First of all, if someone's asked me about cigarettes,
I don't know, man.
Okay, so
That was kind of a
no.
question.
So if am I talking too loud in this thing?
Fuck it, if you are, who cares?
All right, so well, if someone's asked me if they want like what cigarette for them to buy, they usually always know what they want.
That was a
You know
horrible
what I mean?
example. What if
You know
like
what I'm
you
saying?
guys also
Now-
sell pipes, right?
But, yeah.
So what if they ask like you gotta kind of know a little bit, or are you just a good bullshitter? That's what I'm asking. You know?
Started with that.
Okay.
Started with being a good bullshit.
Yeah.
So if they ask me what kind of pipe they want, you just have to talk to them. Here's what I do, right? So here's how I go about it. They're like, hey, I need a hand pipe. All right, cool. Do you have a price range you want to work in, or like a style maybe? And let's say they give me a price range. All right, I want to spend $20. All right, cool. So this is a section for $20. And usually they have like a top three, or they're having a hard time maybe just picking any of them. So I'll be like, all right, give me a top three. So let's pick this one, this one, this one. I'll grab them. All right, now pick two of those. All right, so we got two now, right? We're down to two. I'll put them both behind my back, or I'll put one behind my back, and I'll say, if you went home with this, would you be upset that the one behind my back you didn't take? They're like, yeah, I would.
Free game right here, people.
Yeah, I would. I'm like, all right, this is yours. This is the one you would want
Yeah.
then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like,
So
I just wanna help them make that
where does your
decision.
salesman that background come from? It just naturally? Were you working somewhere before this,
no.
or just working at this job?
Yeah, that was my first sales job.
Oh shit.
My whole family, they all did sales.
Okay.
You know, from my dad to both sides of the family, my mom's side and my dad's side, they're just like great salesmen. And I mean, I don't know where it came from. Where it just kind of, you know, when you have that pressure to want, because everyone else in the family is really good at it. So it's like naturally I want to be good at it, so I practice at it. Like it's just like being a people's person and talk to them. I don't try to finesse anybody. I just want you to make the right decision. If you think you need this, or you think you want this, I'll ask you so many questions to the point to where you can tell me what you actually need, not want. You know what I mean? Like I won't sell you I'm not gonna push the most expensive thing on you if you don't need it. You know what I mean?
There you go, man.
And it's just honestly, I think sales is just being an honest person. You know? I mean, I'm not a used car salesman, all right? I might be a used pipe salesman, but it's a little different. You know? It's
Usually I don't have questions written out, and I have like one or two I want to ask. And right now I just want to ask like, what's the like legalities behind like something like that little product right there? Like, what are you guys selling in terms of that? You selling CBD right now? What's
right.
what's the
So
shit?
what that is, that's Delta 8. So in the bill.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. Sorry,
Oh, you're good.
just real quick. What is the fucking bill you're talking about? You've said that.
That's a good question. It's the bill that says that weed is illegal.
Oh, okay.
That bill. I don't know what it is. Bill 42069.
There you
That's
go.
what the bill is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that weed or THC in general is illegal. it says that Delta 9 is illegal, right? But there's multiple different like levels to it. All right, so you got Delta 9, that's a 10 out of 10, right? You get the head high, you get the body fill, the whole thing. It's 100%. You're getting high, right? Then you can have like Delta 8 or Delta 10. You could probably have Delta 12.
What is this Delta? What is that?
Delta, it's on the strand, right? So,
okay.
So if you broke up THC in multiple deltas, I guess, like in like little pieces, and you just extracted all that out, you could have a lot of Delta 9, you could have a lot of Delta 8. I don't know if I'm explaining it well enough, but
this is like chemistry.
Science, exactly. You know, it's like chemistry. You know, it's like a molecule.
And it's like
you have multiple different molecules on it. You know what I mean? On the...
It's like you said,
I'm not a scientist, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
But it's like you said, you know, you're just working your way around the law, basically.
Yeah, they said Delta 9 is illegal, so we made Delta 8.
Can you get arrested?
No.
Would a cop be like,
Here's the problem. The cop doesn't know what the difference is. There's no way to test.
You'll probably get arrested.
There's no way to test it, but you're not going to be evicted, convicted of it because you're good in the end. So they tried to make CBD illegal because they made CBD buds. And people get pulled over like it's CBD. They're like, no, we have no idea of telling that CBD you're getting arrested right now.
Yeah, dude, it looks just like it smells.
It's weird. That's why I'm like, they should just make it legal already and move on with it because we're finding all these ways around it. You can't stop it.
Do you have you ever smoked CBD?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I kind of like it. Yeah, I've been actually smoking CBD joints in the morning.
Just to like relax, like kind of wake up.
Yeah, because it's just kind of like I'm trying to like not smoke so much in general because it's like I just kind of want that to be just like my like nightcap type.
Did you buy it from Headhunters?
All right, yeah. So you don't want that?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, she needs that. We don't want that to go to waste.
Yeah, no. I do want to like utilize this for sure.
It's a nighttime thing.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, like I want to smoke at night, but like in the morning it's like I still like want that kind of like relaxed feeling. So I've been smoking like CBD.
Right.
It's nice.
A lot of people do that. That's very common. Because you don't want to wake up right in the morning and get freaking hammered.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want to do that. I mean, otherwise you're not waking up. Otherwise you're going right back to sleep.
Yeah, no, I've done that and it's like a long day.
That makes a lot of sense.
So you're an avid what'd you call it? Wacky tobacco? You like that shit?
Smoker? I don't smoke.
No?
I don't.
No? Okay.
I'm not lying. I promise.
I believe you.
No, people don't, though, because they're like, man, you run all this chain of this Headhunters chain and you don't smoke. But I got a lot to do. You know what I mean? But also, I think I smoked so much when I was young that I just became naturally high all the time. You know?
I know a few people like that.
Yeah. I think I was naturally like that.
They fried the brains, man.
I don't think I'm that far. But
no, I know a few people that did that.
I mean, that's like some acid trips you fry in your brain.
Well, you know what I mean? They're just, like you're saying, they're just naturally high. They they just look like I hate to say it, they look like a fucking stoner. You know what I mean? Like, people think I smoke. I'm like, fuck out of here. No, I don't. Like one time, the first time I went to this lady's house to do her yard, because I'm a landscaper, she was like, hey, do you know where to get some weed? And I was like, why do you like assume that I fucking know where to get fucking weed? She's like, we've been smoking since we were kids. Just, you know, can you help me out? I was like, I wish I could, but no, I don't fucking smoke weed. No, I don't know.
People do that. I had the same question earlier. They're like, hey man, I need, like, they're just coming down and visiting.
Oh, well, that makes sense at your place.
I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It made sense, but like, why would you assume that? Why? Because I worked at a smoke shop? I guess so. You can't be mad. Yeah. You can't be mad at it. But like, no, I haven't smoked, man. I haven't smoked in like 4 years.
You're a drinker.
Yeah, I drink occasionally.
I was
definitely more.
I was telling you earlier. For the people listening, me and Jen got really fucked up last night with Mr. Psychedelic, so I'm really not in the mood to drink today. That's how you know I really got fucked up, because usually I can power through it and have a few beers.
Yeah.
I was
power through it, man. What's up?
I should have brought them out, man. They're in the freaking fridge. I might have to go, when I go pee, I might have to go get some.
All right. Well, I'm here.
Yeah. So
definitely more a drinker. So
yeah. What do you like? You like to drink beer? What do you like? Whiskey?
Tequila.
Did you say tequila?
Tequila for sure.
I don't think I've ever drank that on this podcast, and I don't think I want to. I'm just saying, like in general, that makes me feel something.
Tequila just makes me a better version of myself.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It's good, man.
Most people not, but no, I'll drink tequila or I'll drink Dos Equis or like some craft beer. You know, like something like savory.
I haven't got into those yet.
No, they're good, man.
I tried, just couldn't.
They're good. Which ones have you tried?
Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
You don't know? You were already drunk. That's why.
I mean, my parents are like real big into that, so
Really?
you know, I'll try their beers. I mean, you're right, it is savory, but I'm not drinking the fucking taste. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking to get fucked up. So
Exactly though, bro.
that's also the problem too. I drink 3 of them like I'm
those craft beers like 10%.
Have you ever been to Two Docs?
No, actually I haven't.
Those beers are
Check it out.
those are like 7% and above.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm drinking a pint. Is that what the glass is?
Yeah, a
I'm
pint.
drinking a fucking pint like it's a Bud Light, and I'm 3 in. I'm like, fuck, oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Then I'm getting a tattoo that I don't remember. That's what happened. So
Where at Two Docs? You got a tattoo at Two Docs?
they had a flash tattoo thingy on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
So it was like
okay.
it was a special occasion. And
Yeah.
that's what happened. I got fucked up and I got a tattoo that I did. Well, I wanted it, but not there.
Which one? Oh, was it the beer?
Yeah, I didn't want it right there.
bad.
It ruined. Look, I just got this one. It ruined everything. You got
not
any?
bad.
You got any tattoos?
Nope. No, I got one. I got one. It's on my
Does your-
thigh. It's on my.
There's your family now.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
know.
okay.
Don't be telling them. No, they know.
What,
Every time I wear shorts, it shows. So, it's an hourglass. It's
Do you
a long story.
You want to tell it?
I mean, it's a short story. You don't gotta tell it.
Okay. Well.
It's the same tattoo that somebody else has. I give that's a hint.
Okay. There you go.
So,
Like, I was gonna ask you, do you have any like, business relationship with what your dad does? Like, do y'all work together ever?
yeah, occasionally.
Will they shoot like a like a commercial for you or something?
Exactly. So they've done like, man. So you remember the mannequin challenge?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Hell yeah.
I directed that. We had one at not that, like the whole thing. I'm just saying the one that we had at Headhunters. He recorded it, and I was just like placing people all over the place. Everyone's just being still. I'm out here act like I'm dropping a water pipe or bond, whatever. And you know, it was a fun thing. He did that. I mean, he's done so much stuff for us actually. You know, Karen ran our social media for a long time. You know, and then like Joe in general. Joe's the owner, Joe Minaldi, and he had a studio. And it was also a coffee shop. We've done videos for that. He's done a lot of stuff for Joe Minaldi, Headhunters in general. Like we work together quite often actually.
I guess that would be one good thing about what they do. You know, just call them up real quick.
Yeah, well, we gotta pay him.
Oh, well, never
Of
mind.
course. But no, but he does good work. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but
You pulled up in that fucking car. Is that your car?
yeah,
Like, is that your everyday car?
yeah, exactly. I drive that everywhere.
Oh, motherfucker. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's
I'm gonna
nice,
post
man.
a picture of it.
Yeah, you gotta pay for gas. It's dope.
Where the fuck you get that printed at? Dude, that light bulb just went out. I just
did,
fucking
didn't it?
Yeah, I was just like
You're
trying to
darker.
figure it out.
Anyways. Yeah, where'd you get that shit printed at? Like,
Sign design. So what? No, was it sign design? I don't even know where he gets that going. He just, you know what he does? He says, "Hey, I want some crazy shit. I got this car. I want this color, this color. This is the tiki head I want on it. Give me like 3 designs." And he gets 3 designs and he puts it on 5 cars. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's so fast. It's so, you know, thoughtless because he just lets somebody else do the artwork.
Okay.
Rightfully so. He's smart enough to know that he can't do it, so he lets somebody else do it. You know, but
hell yeah.
it comes out good. What he does is he sends it. Like I said, he's smart enough to know better. So he'll send the design out to everybody in the company. Like, what do you think of this? And whatever gets the most votes, he goes with that one. So
What is that called? Delegating your resources or some shit like that?
It's a to-who list.
A what?
A to-who list.
What the hell is that?
Instead of to-do, it's a to-who.
Oh, okay.
Like, who am I delegating this to?
That's smart, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to start doing that shit.
I've learned that. It's having the team. It's like, because everyone wants to come to you, whenever you're the guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Everyone comes to you for the questions, and it's like, well, that might be a question for someone else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's like a chain of command, you know what I mean?
Do you know how many people y'all have like employed with you?
I think 78.
Damn, I was gonna ask, like, are y'all in a like tight knit kind
Like
of thing?
all of us?
Yeah,
We're all super cool.
yeah.
It's a family. I mean, like, I meet everybody, you know what I mean? And I become friends with them. I'm the boss. There's that line, but obviously, like, we all go out, we drink, I mean, we do fun stuff together. Like, we'll go to parties, I mean, just kind of.
I was just asking, like, because like you're saying, like, that to-who list, like, you're gonna give it the job to somebody else, you gotta have a lot of trust.
Exactly.
And
well, you have some people you trust more than others,
yeah,
right? And like it's like me, and then like the next guy down is like the person that I would go to and be like, hey, I need this to be done. If you don't have time for it, then I need you to delegate that to somebody else. But I'm gonna check up on you and make sure that was done. So it's just like, it's just a ladder.
yeah. I'm just thinking, like, for me in general, I'm trying to get to that point where I can, like, that light went back on.
I know it did. Light bulb.
Or I can trust somebody to, like, start doing more of, I can do less and they can do more of this. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like
what
producing and setting up, and I don't let anybody, like, as Jen, like, I set this shit up and then I take it down. I don't let, like, your dad, he rolled up my cords.
Did you really?
So the next day I was like, what in the fuck is going on with these cords? I couldn't figure it out. Like, they were rolled up not the way I do it. Probably better. But,
I know what you're talking about. I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
It was throwing me off when I was setting up, and I'm like, who the fuck did this? And then I was like, oh, I let him do that.
He's just like so particular. And, like,
I imagine your dad's like that too.
Who, Roy?
Like, yeah, he has like an order as to how he does it. And then he, like, just takes his time and does, like, every single little box individually. And I'm like, I can help with something. And he's like, no, it's okay. Takes him, like, 20 minutes sometimes.
It's like his baby. It was like his baby.
It is,
I mean,
yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
But it's just like I watch him enough. Yeah. I'm like, I could probably do the same thing.
You become protective. But you know what? You know what the crappiest part about it is? The hardest part is just training them. Right? Because it's like, you don't want to act like you're talking down to somebody. Like, if you're like, hey, make sure you wipe the table like this, this way.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I need you to. This is a 45 degree. This is what is it, 68 degrees right here? I mean, dude. Make sure that's there. You better bring a protractor.
You told me to wipe this. You're like, wipe everything except the screen, just around it. I was just like, okay.
It's not. I don't know. I don't even think about it.
Well, I just went through that. I just, like, a lot of people in the warehouse, we just separated from each other. And I brought in 4 new people. So the whole back end was swapped, right? And it's difficult. It's like you got to, like, it's so situational to, like, what's about to happen. It's like, if this product comes in, you can't, this doesn't go online, but you have to put these specific words in the description. I want these pictures done in this way. I want the price to be 3.5% this much, or you know what I mean? Like, it's very specific. And then the next item is completely different. It's so situational, and it just takes time.
A whole lot of trust, huh?
It is a lot of trust, man.
Are you the one training those people?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's better like that, though, right? Because you're like, if you fuck up, oops, I didn't tell you to do that.
Exactly. Well, here's what I did is I trained one person really well, and then that's a delegation. Then now I have that person train everybody else who comes in. So that way, I don't have to sit, because the warehouse duties aren't technically my duties. So I can't be there with them for like a month to like show them all these little things. So I show one person to do it, and then they can be the one to. What
happens at the warehouse? Y'all just get inventory and then it distributed to your shops?
So we have an online shop too.
Okay.
Headhuntersmellshop.com.
Do y'all do delivery?
We do delivery.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an online store, so anywhere. And then also, with local delivery. But at the warehouse, so yeah, people just pallets will come in, right? Just boring stuff.
No, it's not boring to me. I like this shit.
Pallets come in, and they'll rip down the pallet, pull it off, grab the invoice, right? They'll look at the invoice and they'll be like, okay, so let me check everything in. So they go through the whole list. All right, I got 50 of these, 29 of those, 48 of those. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Highlight, all good. And then they take it. If it's a product that we already have, it's easy. We have a product made for it. They put those products in the system. If it's a product that we don't have, then they have to create the product, right? Give it a title, give it a description, put names, where it's from, how much it costs, what the category is. You know what I mean? Is it going online? Is it not going online? How much does it weigh?
That's how my mind works. That's why it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I like to think of like this, like that almost. Like it's just, you know,
it's so,
just moving like a compartment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's nice to have a system.
Yeah, exactly.
When you have a system and you see it working in a well-oiled machine, it's like, man, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that, you know.
That's wild. So y'all, I just thought about this because I was going to ask you how you did during the pandemic. But I was just thinking, like, you know, good economy, bad economy, end of the world, everybody wants their goddamn cigarettes. So everybody's going to be fucking buying cigarettes at the time.
But you know what is crazy about that? Is that, so most smoke shops don't sell drinks. Most smoke shops don't sell snacks or anything like that, right? So we were a convenience store. And convenience stores were essential. Not to mention that all of our smoke shops have drive-throughs. So whenever you couldn't go inside, you just run through a drive-through, and we were essential.
Not much change, huh?
Everyone, honestly, we boomed.
Dang.
Through the pandemic, I actually went to the smoke shop a lot.
You did?
Like a lot, yeah.
It's only one open, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly why, because nobody else had drive-throughs, and we were able to do it. Like, we killed it.
I was also gonna ask, like, there's a shitload of smoke shops popping up. I was gonna ask how you guys separate yourselves, but I think that's the answer.
Well,
you fucking do drive-through, man.
You know, I did some secrets, but you know, it's also the fact that we can get a good enough price to not charge super crazy prices. You know what I mean? That also helps. You know, basically what I'm saying is we're big. You know what I mean?
Where do you go and buy like bulk, like Marlboro, and where do you buy the big things at? Is that a secret?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of is, but like if you're saying Marlboro, we buy it from Marlboro's. I mean, that's nothing. I mean, you can buy cigarettes at Costco's. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
You could buy cigarettes.
Wholesale.
I could buy a bunch of cigarettes at Costco's, and like Rillos and stuff like that. But all the other stuff, I mean, it's a deal hunt. You got to look around because everybody sells the same
like
stuff.
Like raw rolling papers.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on raw right now, dude. I love them to death, but cones impossible to find right now specifically. Yeah, everybody. I have one person that gets it like maybe once a month, and I have to like buy them out because I have to wait like another like 3 months to get more.
No way.
Yeah, this hat 3 years. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
no. I got this before the pandemic, but no. But seriously, it's that was probably the hardest part, is because everything's made in China, right? So everything.
Ooh, didn't even think about that.
Everything's made in China, and freight went up and production went down. So if you see something that you want and it's there, you better buy it, because if it's not there, it's not going to be there next week, and it might take a couple months to get it back.
God damn. I didn't even think about that one.
It was, that's the hardest part still, because everyone's still recovering from that. You know what I mean? But
we're bouncing back. We're getting back to normal.
We're bouncing back for sure. You can tell.
You also sell shirts? Do you sell shirts?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sell shirts.
I got one, so I was going to put it on, but I don't want to match with you. So.
Yeah, it's all right. You can wear your next one.
Where do you get that online?
You can get it online or in the store. Yeah, you can go to either of those places.
There's this. I don't know if this the only guy. There's this guy who fucking makes he makes pipes like glass. He works with glass and makes pipes. Does he work at Headhunters?
Probably.
I have a feeling he does.
Do you know his name?
Fuck no, man. This is very
vague. If I threw some names out, would you know?
Throw some names out. Let's see.
Dalton Russell.
Let me look that up.
Or Trent.
Because I know there's this guy.
I don't know his last name. I think it's Williams.
Because I was just wondering, like,
Those are our guys, though. That's another thing we do crazy. We blow our own glass in.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Dalton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He works with you, this guy?
Yeah, Dalton.
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, does he sell it at your shop?
Yeah, so he works specifically at 19th, and he makes. We just give him the freedom, man, to make just like amazing art pieces.
Oh, the one on 19th, is that big corner one?
Huge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
8,000 square feet, huge.
Yeah, okay, now I'm thinking, now I know that one.
There's like a little cubby, like right in the middle. You can it's like a window viewing. You can watch them blow glass. It's amazing how they do it.
I
mean, like, how do you explain it, man? It's just like, it's like silly putty at one point. You know, when you heat all that glass, it's like silly putty. You have to work it and make sure it's not like wobbling all the place, and they turn it into a freaking dinosaur. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I tried to get him on the podcast, by the way. That was
Dalton?
That was a long time ago, actually. So
really?
Maybe if you see me now, he'd be like, oh, yeah, come on.
Oh, wow.
No. What can you do? I at least tried to ask.
I got you, Dalton.
Yeah, if you would, please. Yeah, so
come on over.
You'll have the one on 19th and then this one over here on 34th. Do you have any more shops?
Yeah, so we have 6.
6? Thank God damn.
We have 6. I'm about to have 7. So we got one on 19th, one on 34th, one on 82nd in Indiana, and then Slide, like 29th and Slide. So that's 4. Those are like our main in-town stores. I got one out in Ransom Canyon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, right in the shopping center, same place where the cafe is.
Oh, okay.
Same, like literally like 4 units down.
Damn, that's like perfect spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does what it does. But it's not. It's just like everyone who's coming into town or like in the area, they can go to that store, right? So that's 5. South Padre Island, we got one there.
No shit.
We got one there.
Whoa.
That's the newest one. That one's awesome. That one's super fun.
Damn, that's far.
It's really nice traveling though.
Yeah.
It's like just going down there and just being like, oh, I'm going on a business trip. I'm going to South Padre. Man, sucks. I hate going on business.
Is it when some like that one? Is it owned by some or run by somebody you know, or did they like try to franchise it?
Same. So yeah, same guy, same owner.
Oh, okay.
Not franchised. And then
I think that was the right word.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm just trying to sound a little smart here. I don't know.
Franchisees.
Yeah. So damn, that's far. What the fuck? I didn't.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours away. It's crazy. It's a challenge, but it's something. You know, you learn.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? You gotta learn.
And you run all of these?
I do.
God damn. How often do you go out to that one?
Not that often.
No.
Not gonna lie. I've been to it twice, but we talk on the phone every day. I mean, it's not. So here's the thing: the owner actually lives there, so it makes my life a little easier.
Okay.
So I can talk to him and be like, "Hey, this is going on," or he calls me, "Hey, they need this." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and I just have it shipped over there real quick, and it's easy enough, and he can handle like the day-to-day, kind of stuff.
Is it a big store?
I can't really compare to the stores that we have now because nobody probably knows. I mean, it's a decent size. It's definitely, if you've ever been to Headhunters, like the one on Slide is kind of like that size.
I can't picture that one.
Like probably like 2,000 square feet, maybe 2,500. I don't know if that's big or not. I think that's big. That's big enough.
I'm just comparing it to like the one on 19th you can walk around in.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's a lot of room in that one.
You can play basketball in that one.
And then the one on 34th, it's a little bit more tighter.
Yeah, 34th. Their main thing's a drive-through.
Oh, okay.
That's the first one. That's the Firstborn.
Do you sell alcohol at any of this? No. Is that like by choice? You don't want to deal with all that?
I think it's just the alcohol license is really hard to get because we also sell tobacco, and I think that's like a no-no. Like you can't. Like we sell, it's the fact that we're a smoke shop. And if they let us, I don't think, I honestly haven't looked into it.
Do you sell Kratom?
Not that much. I do sell Kratom.
Can you tell us about it?
I was going to ask, what do you know about Kratom?
I just know some guys, I know it's like, there's like a lot of like media smearing, you know what I mean? Like people like they'll say bad things about fucking weed and they'll say bad things about.
Of course.
I've just heard bad things about Kratom, but then I've also heard people who are like weaning themselves off of like heavy drugs with kratom. You know, they're doing kratom to get off like heroin type shit.
Exactly.
You know
No,
what I mean?
yeah. It's a natural.
And then I've also heard it's not FDA approved. I don't know what the fuck. So that's why I was asking you. Like,
what is?
exactly. If you could sell
Cigarettes
that.
are FDA approved, man. But no, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And no, it's a natural opioid. That's like back in the day, whenever someone had like problem, like a back problem or something, they go to a kratom plant and crush that thing up and take it, and it'd work. And it's natural. It's all natural. It's not like big pharma coming at you saying, "Hey, you need this," and being in that way. But you can take it and buy it from a smoke shop, and it works. People are religious about it because it really works. It gets them off them hard drugs, gets them off their pain medicine that doctors would give them. You know, I love doctors, don't get me wrong, but you know, it becomes a problem whenever people get addicted to it and it's hard to get off of it. Kratom helps.
Have you ever tried that? Have you even heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I know a girl on Instagram who takes it regularly, like every day. It's like a little like shot thingy, and she like shoots it every morning. Like she like shoots it back, and it's supposed to have like 5 uses, but she like, takes the whole thing. So it's like I really don't understand.
Oh, like a shot, like a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like
Yeah.
injecting
No, it is like a shot. It's a drink.
Oh, I thought you meant like injecting.
Oh no.
I was like, what?
No, it's like a little like 5-hour energy like looking bottle. So it's supposed to have 5 uses in it, and she like takes the whole thing.
Those recommendations are like, you know.
Yeah, but like I'm like
Take the whole
damn.
thing, girl.
And I'm like, okay. So, I guess
So y'all have that?
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's that kind of stuff gives me chills when I help people out. Like that in CBD. If someone comes in, they really need it, and I can help them out and be like, hey, like try this, and they come back in and say that was amazing, it worked for me. Gives me chills. I'm like, man, I
Nice.
helped this guy out, you know.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that. Do you ever have any like run-ins with the law with that?
No.
Or is that just another fucking lie I heard on the goddamn
I've
internet?
never had any problems with the law at all at any of the smoke shops.
Really?
Never.
Wow.
Actually, they came in, they'd buy scales from me because they need a scale. So when they pull people over, they can weigh out how much that they have.
This guy, he's
I
88.
know.
I'm just kidding. Business is business.
I'm like, yo, I drive a Durango. If you see me driving, going too fast.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? They'd arrest you and use the scale against you.
Oh my God, right? I'd be like,
That would suck.
bro,
No.
I gave you 10% off on that.
So you sell what is like the loophole with that? Like they say like for not for smoking, or like you know what I mean?
For
like
what? Loophole for what?
I don't know, like
Yeah, like I think
like a
it's
crystal
so,
meth pipe, type
well, like,
shit.
I just think it's so funny. It's like if I go into like your smoke shops
Yeah.
or whatever to like look at pipes or whatever, and somebody's helping me and we're talking about it, they'll be like, oh yeah, when you stuff your tobacco, and like they specifically say things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you
or,
know.
like,
Oh, like the lingo that you have to say in a smoke shop, like that kind of
it's so
stuff.
funny to me.
It is funny, and I like messing with people. That's like my favorite thing. They come in and say bond. It's actually not bad to say bond. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, oh yeah, no, we actually have a water pipes.
Water
You looking
pipe?
for water pipes? She's like, no bonds. I'm like, I don't think we have any bonds here, man.
So it's
but
like-
eventually, like I'm like, hey, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you need, girl.
This last podcast we did with my friend was something about how I seen my friend do crack,
Oh yeah.
and I was at fucking Headhunters. I was like, that's the pipe I remember seeing when he smoked fucking crack.
The oil burner?
Yeah, whatever. That'll work.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
and it's like for tobacco use only. I'm like, yeah, cool.
Tobacco use. They're called incense burners.
Yeah,
You're supposed to put
well-
like your incense in like that little hole right there.
Oh, okay.
That's what we sell it for. I don't know what they do after.
Dude, those incense holder thingies, those are pretty cool.
The incense holders?
Like, I've seen some cool ones.
There's some crazy ones out there.
Yeah, those are
like,
pretty cool.
Like they'll be like this big, like incense holders
Yeah.
that just holds a stick.
Do you sell like spitters, like those? What are those? Like for somebody like a fucking bowl. I don't know what it's called, like a
Spitter.
platoon, like for people that fucking spit.
A platoon.
I think that's whatever
John,
the
what is this?
shit.
Release the
I
Kraken.
I don't know, like for dippers, man. I've seen it,
So just like cups that people would spit.
but it's like a non-spillable cup. Like if you tip it over, you're not, and you can't
good
like
idea.
drink it because I've people done that before.
I should sell those.
Yeah, man.
don't, though.
I was wondering.
It's just like where you slap the side of it and it doesn't spill over like that.
It's something like you could spit in it, but like the spit goes in, but it won't come out. So like if it falls over, it's not gonna.
I have
Seep
never
out.
heard of that.
I'm about to.
Do you dip?
I used to,
Oh, okay. So you kind of, so you already know.
and my neighbor showed me it once.
Wow.
So I was like, I wonder.
I didn't look into that.
Do you have
That's interesting.
any like? What is your number one product that you sell? Not the brand, just the number one.
Vapes, disposables, 100%.
And as a man,
Disposable.
oh, you vape? Okay, I was gonna say, would you recommend vaping? Because I've heard a lot of bad things about vaping too. I don't vape or none of that.
You know those like truth commercials where
just
it's
like you don't, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You got iron in your lungs. It's
Well,
bad.
I saw that somebody tweeted like, I gotta start smoking cigarettes to quit vaping. You know?
No, I said the same.
Yeah. You know?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I never smoked cigarettes, but I started vaping.
Yeah, I don't.
I was just in the industry though, so that's how it worked.
You sell like all that vape juice and all that shit. Chargers and.
Chargers, the disposables.
Because again, my neighbor, like, they're all big tobacco users, and he like built his own.
I firmly believe in vaping. I do. I think it helps. My mom, she smoked a lot, and then I started giving her vapes, and she might smoke like one cigarette every once in a while, but she doesn't smoke nearly as much at all, and it's easier on the body, opposed to smoking cigarettes, all those stuff with all those. Was it like, what did it say, like over 1,000 different chemicals inside a cigarette? And these have 3.
I don't know, a cigarette's pretty good every now and then.
I guess.
I don't think I've legitimately.
We smoked a cigarette or something that's got like
Smoked a
strawberry, strawberry watermelon or something. That sounds
I never
good.
really got into it.
I like Black and Milds. That's what I like to smoke too.
Oh, I can't argue with that one.
I
do like Black and Milds occasionally.
They just really like. I would smoke them more often, but I don't want to stink. Like on the podcast is what I mean. I would go to bed, my hair smells like smoke.
I can also walk into Walmart and hit my vape.
Yeah, that's also a good
You know
one.
what I mean? That's something. You gotta hold it in. Don't get me wrong, so no one sees it. But I'm like walking around the store. It's like a joke, and we're like you're at the dinner table. The waiter comes up. You're like.
I remember like
holding it in.
I remember when like vaping was kind of new to like my friend, like my group. Like, we're almost the same. We are the same age. So like,
yeah.
I remember in high school, like kids, like people would try to vape in class and shit and hide it.
That didn't happen. Not as much. I didn't see it as much for me.
Oh yeah, we were at Monterey.
Oh yeah. See, I went to Roosevelt.
Oh okay. So yeah,
it was like 40 of us total.
Yeah, I just remember like motherfuckers would try to vape. Was that happening when you were in high school, like 20 years ago?
Fuck you, but yeah.
So that's your number one product.
Definitely.
What happens whenever you don't like sell a product? When it's like is there a certain amount of time you let it sit on the shelf before you pull it?
That's a good question. Well, I try to stay away from that, obviously. But if it does happen, usually I can get who I bought it from to take it back, and I'll just switch it out for something else. For instance, like something that has a shelf life, like Detox, right? There's a expiration date on it. If it goes out, I just call them up and said, hey, I got like 33 different bottles here that are all sold, that are all expired. Can you take them back? He's like, yeah, for sure. Just send me a picture of it. I'll send you new ones.
Oh, wow.
That's like the number one question I ask, though. I'm like, if it doesn't sell, will you take it back? They're like, yeah. All right, cool. I'll take a chance on you.
It's interesting.
It's
What
really
is that?
easy.
But what is that, by the way?
What is what?
Would you say-
Detox?
yeah, what is it?
Detox? So if you have, well,
If you need a piss,
yeah. If you need
Do you sell fake pee?
need to clean your body out for any certain reasons.
hey, all y'all out there listening, if you need clean pee, hit me up. I'll fucking sell you my fucking piss.
No,
15
go to
pack-
Headhunters.
15 pack of Bud Light. I got you, dog. Clean pee. I haven't smoked since Halloween, so there you go.
That's about equal in price, so
Yeah, there you go.
I won't take it away
15
from
pack
you.
of Natural Light, not Bud Light. They don't sell Bud Light in 15 packs. But, no, I'm just kidding. But,
But also,
all my stunner friends out there, if you need pee, I got you. I've done that a few times.
yeah,
Yeah, not in a while, but I used to do that all the time.
I have never done that.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Like, the motherfucker carrying a warm bottle
What
of
do
my
you
piss. Like a little bitty thing to fill
Does
it
he
up.
provide the cup or do you provide the cup? Who provides the cup?
Well, one time my friend was frantic because it was for probation. So we just found a container, we were hurrying up. We found a little container
Yeah.
that sealed, and I pissed in it, and he was like, "I gotta go."
He's
So
like,
this shit,
"Bet,
so this
that'll
shit'll stay warm. And then he fucking jetted, and bought me some beer when he was done.
Oh my gosh.
It passed. He didn't go to jail. So
Oh man, that's awesome.
yeah. So
I love that.
I'd be willing to help anybody out for a small price. But one of the good things, I don't think.
What was it? 50 pack? 50 pack?
15.
Oh, 15 pack?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's a
cheap.
steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
I don't think about it. I don't know anybody really that works at a job that doesn't let them smoke weed.
That doesn't?
Uh,
Yeah.
except the guys in the oil field. I don't think they can.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I know
they
a
get
lot of
drug
people.
tested.
I know a lot of people in there.
Yeah, you got heavy machinery there. You got to do it. That's like our number one person that buys Detox.
Does it ever piss you off? I imagine your employees come in high. Does it piss you
Yeah,
off
it
when they do
does.
this?
It does. Not. It doesn't make me really mad because I understand.
Yeah.
But if you come in and you look freaking stoned, I'm like, yo.
That's one of the
tone it
things
down.
about like you could just it is on their face when they're really high.
You can tell.
I can always tell when
You can
Jim's
tell.
blowed.
It's so easy to tell. I had to tell one of my managers the other day. She came in. She's a new manager. I was like, hey, I pulled her aside. I was like, you look fucking stoned. I mean, I'm being nice. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I'm like, but you look really high. She's like, oh, do I really look high right now? I was like, you look fucking high. Yeah. So I had to tell her, I was like, hey, next time, like, just ease off. Like, don't, like, maybe take, like couple hits, not, don't rip the whole blunt or take a
Yeah.
fat dab or something.
You also sell dab rigs?
Yeah, man.
What do you call them?
We sell dab rigs.
Oh, okay.
You can actually say whatever you want now because like we sell like Delta 8, it's THC. So you can say it's, or we sell like CBD flower, CBD weed, So you can say weed as long as we're insinuating it's CBD. But you can't, but how do you,
Yeah.
it's a gray area. You wouldn't know. Like someone came in as like a cop was like, "Hey, I need something for weed." I'm like, "All right, cool. I got a bunch of CBD pipes over here. You can have." He's like, oh, "Okay, you can't do anything about it."
Does that guy who blows makes the glass, makes the pipes and all that? Does he make dab rigs too?
So essentially, they're the same thing, like a bond and a dab rig. The only different, the main difference. Yeah, well, I got you, bro.
Okay, enlighten us, all of us out here who don't smoke.
The main difference is like, so if you have like a percolator, so like something inside the water pipe that filters the smoke, something that filters a lot of smoke. So that's a percolator. If you have a lot of that, a lot of percolators, that's for weed, because it's pure. It's not pure. You have to take all those imperfections out of the weed before you get to your lungs. That way it's smooth, right? Dabs are already filtered, so it's like basically weed extracted out into like a small little like piece. You know what I mean? And you don't need any filtration, so it can be just like loops, like a recycler.
Oh, okay.
Or just something super basic, like no. If the smoke moves a direction, it's a filter, technically, because every time it moves a direction, all that imperfections inside the smoke is catching on the glass. You don't need that with wax. You can just hit that thing straight up.
Is that why, like, with like wax, it doesn't leave it doesn't stain the glass? Or does it?
Well,
Because like in a bong or a water pipe,
it's worse.
it'll stain.
Yeah,
But like if you look at a dab rig or whatever the fuck you want to call it, they don't really. I've never seen one that's stained like that.
Yeah, because like, it's like usually like right whenever you use it on the so like where you put the wax in, right? The little drop down spot, like right where it comes into the water pipe or the rig, that's where it all goes.
The rig.
The rig. So it all goes in that little compartment right there. It doesn't really go all over the other piece. But like with like you said, it stains bad with like weed and stuff, just because it's all those imperfections are all over the place.
It looks gross. You're like, ugh, does that what my lungs look like? That's how I'd see it. And like,
yeah.
I'm like, ooh. Like my friend used to have this little filter for his cigarettes.
Yeah.
And you could see all the fucking like tar buildup.
Dude.
Like, God. In just one cigarette. I'm like, God damn.
It's nasty.
It is pretty nasty.
That's why you need percolators.
There you go, kids. Wait till you're 21.
buy
All
some
y'all out there. Let me just say that really quick. You have to be 21 to buy tobacco in this state, right?
That is true.
Unless you were born. Is that over?
September 1st. September 1st, 2001.
Have you had kids try to buy from you with fake IDs and shit?
Absolutely, all the time.
You
They'll
call 'em
come
out?
in with like a 2005, or like even worse, and I'm like, what? Like, no, sorry, you can't. You're not even. You shouldn't be on the property right now. But they'll come in so like
I think I've been ID'd there
It's
just to
inevitable.
walk in.
you
I think about
you
it.
should have been.
Yeah,
Good. That means they're doing their job.
there you go.
Thank God.
All your employees out there listening, you guys are doing good.
Nice.
Keep it up. Yeah, I just thought about that. Like motherfuckers trying to buy.
You tried to ID me. I walked in.
There you go, man. Where do you see all this going in a few years? Like let's say 5 years, 10 years. Where do you want it to go? What do you want to be doing?
So let's see. 5 to 10 years. Man. So I'm like, so I want the online store to be like at least top 3, right? Because that's where everything's moving.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like brick and mortar is kind of dead for most places, but
COVID kind of killed that, huh?
it did. It kind of pushed that into perspective. So like the online store for sure, I'd want that to be top 3 in the nation. You know what I mean? There's like 5 top dogs. I want to be up there with them. And then, brick and mortar is brick and mortar. Like I would 20, 30 stores, 10 years. I mean,
All across the state?
yeah. Oh, even other states.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And, that'd be nice. If you think about it, it's easier to multiply once you get up there. Like, because if you multiply from 1 and you keep on multiplying in that direction, it's like 1 to 2, and then 2 to 4, and then 4 to 8. And then you could go 8 to 16 if you wanted to. But, it's easier to multiply. So, honestly, probably more than 30. But that'd be nice. But number 1 for sure, the online store. That's where I would want it.
I don't know the legalities of all this, but I've been to a few weed stores in Colorado, and they didn't sell tobacco. I'm assuming you can't. I don't know. Well, I was gonna ask. So, if weed is legal in Texas, would you venture out into that? Like, have your own, like, just legit, like, weed shop, not even like a tobacco, like, you know what I mean?
So, we would probably grow our own, for sure.
The whole works. Huh?
We got facilities already ready to do it. You know what I mean?
Just waiting on that law to pass.
Just waiting on it. Like we've got the permits, we've got the property, we got
Son
the
of a
lights.
bitch.
We're ready.
I'll be down.
So once it happens, it's gonna happen. But who knows? For how Texas is, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
How long do you think?
10 years?
10 years?
No, more than 10 years.
I'm optimistic. I'm gonna say 5.
Yeah. I think at the earliest, maybe.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
optimistic. Yeah, I could go
I think
crazy. I say,
New Mexico just recreational.
yeah.
I think Oklahoma pretty much is too. I mean, everywhere is now.
Yeah, everyone around Texas.
Yeah, everybody goes to these states and goes and gets it and comes back.
That's probably what it is. They're probably in cahoots with all these states around us. Like, we won't go as long as, we can put our cops right on around your road so we can get you.
Dude,
That's a conspiracy, but who knows?
There's a town in, I want to say New Mexico, when you're going to Colorado. And I know people who fucking go there know, like, when you're coming in, you make it like a sharp right. There's like a cardboard cutout of a fucking police car there.
Oh my god.
And it's like, it's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying.
I could not.
Like, I don't even like, when I'm driving there, I don't even have weed. Like, I just like going to Colorado.
I'd be scared in general.
Exactly.
If I'm going like 5 over, it doesn't
shit
matter.
my pants whenever I'm doing it anyways. I'm like, fuck, I don't even have weed in now.
They got like a cop right behind. They got like a cop right behind that cardboard. Also, at the same.
That would be fucked up.
That would be fucked.
But yeah,
up.
people out there, like, if you know what I'm talking about. It's all you guys out there driving to Colorado to pick up your shit. You know what I'm talking about. It's terrifying.
Yeah, no, I couldn't handle that pressure.
Well, I'll be damned, dude. You're already the head of the game, man.
Trying, man. Trying. I got blessed, so I can't.
Do you ever have any beef with other smoke shops? No. You don't give a fuck?
No, I don't.
I
mean, no beef.
I think I saw like 2 smoke shops right next to each other, like, just the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? That's kind of weird.
What do you mean? Where? What do you know which ones they were?
They're right there on Slide by the mall. There's like 2 of them in the same fucking little shopping plaza
Oh, I
right
think
by
I
your
know what you're
house where they're doing the
talking
construction. You don't even, man, come on. You need to pay
She's
attention.
like, no.
Now I'm a
You're
liar.
crazy.
I'm a fucking
I
liar.
don't know where. I don't know where.
That little, never mind, it doesn't matter, but
Okay.
yeah.
No, we don't really beef with anybody.
Just
we don't
freaking-
really beef with anybody, but you know, it's obviously competitive. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's no like, I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's friendly to. It's friendly.
Would your
I think it's friendly, but that's because I'm on top. You know what I mean?
would your
They can all chase me.
all your little coworkers and people working with you, would they be mad at you if you went to another shop? And
Oh,
like,
absolutely. I don't think I'm allowed to go to another shop. Then
I don't know.
it's family. I can't do that.
I think that'd be funny. Just to
It
see
would-
like who would snitch on you. You know
I
what
would
I mean?
think about it. I walked in there and be like, "Hey," it's like,
Could walk in with that
yeah,
shirt.
right. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I've done that before. I pulled up in the headhunter's car in front of a smoke shop and just like walked in, like, "What's up?" Like, you know what I'm here for, but I'm just looking around. Don't worry about it. You know. They.
I don't know. I would be like,
Can
what
you
the fuck
imagine though, like how that's happened to me? The same people have pulled up to our stores and done the same stuff. I'm like, because I was a manager at 19, some guy would come in and he's looking around. I know who he is. He knows who I am. I'm like, what's up, man? You need help with anything? He's like, no, I'm just looking. I'm like, all right, bro. If you need any prices, just let me know. If you need any help, man, I'll help you out. Don't worry about it. He's like, oh, great, for sure. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. But you know, there's drama. There's definitely a little bit of drama, you know. But
Yeah, I like hearing about
it's
it.
light. It's light. I know you do. I mean,
Hey man, the more you know.
it's like it's light. It's like whenever I don't want to name any names, but I would go into like a smoke shop, and he knows me, I know him, and I just want to buy some vape juice. And I walked in. I lost my ID, so I only had a paper ID at the time. So I go inside, and he's been in mine. I've been in his. Like I said, we know each other. So one of his employees is like, "Hey, I need an ID." I'm like, "All right, cool. Then, you know, no problem." So I pull out my paper ID. She's like, "We don't accept paper IDs." And I was like, this little thing made me mad. So she's like, "We don't accept paper IDs." And I looked over at the owner. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, man? Like, are we good? Like, you know, we know each other." He looks at me. He's like, "Nah, sorry, we can't serve you."
Motherfucker.
I'm like, okay. I literally just want a vape juice. Just like I'm just like showing. I literally just want a vape juice, and so we left, and I
Started a war. No,
that
I'm just
was.
kidding.
I'm not even joking, bro. That's the chip on my shoulder at that point. You know.
They didn't
That
even want to
small little
accept
thing.
your
It's
money.
a very small chip. They don't even want my money. I'm like, I'm just tired of vaping what I've had for so long over here. I want something new. You know? And I had a paper ID, and you know me. I know you. You should probably sell it to me, man. Didn't.
Well, they didn't want to
Took
get in
me.
trouble.
Yeah, whatever. Get in trouble. That's not a law. That's their policy.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
No, you
Well,
can
never
take
mind.
you can take paper IDs as long as it's.
Take like a passport too and all
Yeah.
kinds of other than ID, right?
Well, they probably just got gypped a couple times on paper IDs. But you can use a passport too. Any kind of legal document with your face on it, and it's got your birthday, you can use it. Well, there's only like two of those, like a passport and an ID, or in a driver's license.
Whenever you're like now that you're like, you know, you're kind of at the top, you know, and you're like, what do you look for in an employee to like move them up, to make them like a manager, or you know what I mean?
That's a good question.
What is like some qualities that you want people to have? Because I think this will be a universal answer, just to be
Yeah.
like in any sort of fucking
Yeah.
job that people have.
100%. First of all, you got to be loyal, right? That's very
Ooh,
key.
I love that.
Very key. If you're not loyal to the company, I'm not going to put you in charge. You know what I mean? You got to love what you want to do and show up, you know? I say after that, you know, a lot of things are trainable, especially if you have like the foundations, right? So the foundations would be like willing to learn, just, you know, enthusiastic, excited, those kind of things, you know, like the small stuff. And then after that, like if you work your way up, right? So if you're willing to learn, you can learn all these things, right? If you're willing to like be open to like different opportunities within the company or just, you know, just want to move up. I think that in general. Usually you can tell. It's really
Yeah.
easy. It's really easy to tell because like you can tell that person's working hard, you know, and they want to be there, and they've been there for a good amount of time, and they haven't, you know, they give you less headaches than headaches. They're probably a good candidate, you know. I've had to do that multiple times. When I first started, all the managers were mad that I got the gig. You know what I mean? So they left. So I had to do that. I had to like immediately
shit.
right out the gate. I was like, all right. So I just went around and just for like a week at each store. All right, I'm just scoping it out. Who do I think I can move up? And you know, I chose him. So you know, with those rules, I think it worked out well.
What are your store hours? Like, are you open every day?
Yeah, we're open every day from 9:30 or not 9:30, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day. So, I mean, it's just.
Do you ever feel like, you know, do you have people who are willing to work on a Sunday like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a Saturday night or a Friday night?
Yeah,
I don't
man.
give a fuck.
It's just, man, we've been open for 15 years. That's just the law of it. You know, it's like you work for Headhunters. You know, we're open all day, every day, 7 days a week. It doesn't matter. Like we're open for the customers. You know what I mean? That's what we say. If it's raining, if it's snowing,
Holidays?
man, maybe. Here's what it is. Here's on holidays what we'll do. If the employees want to work, we'll let them work.
Nice.
But we just ask. You know, you don't have to. No obligation at all. Probably not Christmas or something like that, or like, you know, maybe Thanksgiving we give them a half day, but we just ask, hey, if anybody wants to work on Thanksgiving, then, you know, you can.
Did y'all work in the fucking snowmageddon we had? Like
Absolutely.
Are there people coming out in that shithole of
There was.
weather?
Like you said, people need they
Dude.
need their tobacco. They want their nicotine.
It's probably like, well, I don't know. I don't know any addicts, but I imagine it's like one of the most addictive things, nicotine.
Yeah,
So
nicotine.
motherfuckers will go crazy for that shit.
Easily.
Yeah. so-
Easily. That's probably the worst one. You think about it, because like, how
I
many
was trying to
people?
think about that.
I feel like more people stop smoking or stop doing crack than they do tobacco. Because like, there's a lot of people that don't stop.
My cousin said like stopping dipping is like worse than quitting meth. That's what he told me. So I mean, I imagine it's like
So that yeah,
it's
exactly.
horrible. I remember quitting dipping. That was horrible.
Look, I just said I vape and I can't think about. I don't even want to think about it, dude. It's kind of hard.
Could
It's
you quit
kinda-
smoking if you had to?
I don't know.
That's a
I
no.
love it so much. I don't know.
Speaking
I like look
of,
forward to it every day.
smoked what?
You know.
Delta 10.
Yeah.
D8.
That's a very. Oh, thank you for that, by the way, and the shirt.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And thanks for coming on, man. I'm not ending it, but I'm just saying thank you.
Thanks
What
for having
are
me.
we at right now?
You're at 102.
All right, well, I'm not gonna go pee. I'm gonna get a water because I'm thirsty. Do you want one,
Yeah, please,
or do you want a beer?
dude. I'll take a beer, man.
Do you want a beer?
I'll take the. Oh no, I want a water. If you want a water, you want.
I'm gonna go get a beer. So
All right.
Can I get a beer and a water?
yeah, I'll get y'all something.
I appreciate it.
Oh, my mouth is getting dry.
And I've been licking my lips the whole time.
Oh, really?
You know, one beer never hurt.
Yeah.
Something to cure the headache.
Yeah, no. I've been like dying all fucking day. So I've just been chilling all day because we both were hungover today.
I know. Yeah,
But it's Cinco de Mayo.
I know, right?
And
It's
they
really
had
hard
cheap
not to
margaritas
party.
at Woodrow's.
Well, they had cheap. Is it Cinco de Mayo specifically, or
Yeah, I think that's what it
they
was.
got you good?
Mm-hmm.
They got you real bad.
Yes. The strawberry and pineapple margaritas.
That'd probably
so
help.
many.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll see.
yeah. I think that cart will help.
So yesterday was your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What'd you do?
25. Well, I partied on Sunday,
Okay.
so I just had jet skis and stuff. But then on yesterday, on my actual birthday, I just like ate food. You know what I mean? Relaxed.
Just chilled.
Went bowling with family. You know, stuff like
Nice.
that. It was relaxing.
That's cool.
Usually on my birthday, I don't really go too hard on my birthday because it's like it's a holiday. You know what I mean? I've been doing that for
Yeah.
25 years, going hard. So eventually going hard on my birthday. So eventually, I like kind of
Yeah.
I'm just have a nice steak,
Thank you so much.
maybe some wine or something,
Or do you want a beer?
and just trying to relax. Appreciate it.
Shit. Damn door. Shut it, bro.
No, it was a fun time though. As you did too.
Yeah.
Did you want?
Yeah, I'll take water.
Alright. I haven't even really been drinking anything. That's why I haven't had to pee. I just thought about that. I made it this whole time without having to pee.
Wow.
So. Ooh. That's a horrible sound in the headphones. I don't like it.
Hey, that would cure a hangover though. Like
You know-
one beer. I think I've heard that. I think it's true. I've tried it.
I don't think just one, maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Sweat it out a little bit and then drink some more beer.
Yep. Or mimosa. One mimosa will do me right. No? Bloody Mary? Nothing.
Oh, I like
that?
Bloody Marys.
I do like Bloody Marys.
Bud Light, 100%.
Do you make that shit at home?
Probably.
Like a
No.
Bloody no?
I'm more of a mimosa guy, to be honest.
The Little Woodrow's has mimosa specials.
Oh, really?
One time I drank that. Oh,
Dude.
it was like last night, but on a Sunday, and I threw up on my shoes, my brand new Jordans. And I wasn't pissed because I actually like wearing them, beat up.
Was it midday? Or did you have
Oh.
mimosa? It was midday? Like,
Well, I started getting like drunk midday.
the mimosa came at night?
No, like we were drinking them all fucking day, like since like 12,
Oh,
and then like about 5 o'clock I threw up, and then went home. So
Solid.
yeah,
Solid.
and drank some more, but.
Rallied?
Yeah, man, I'm not much of a liquor drinker, so I drink all fucking day.
Yeah. See, that's where I do bad.
Yeah.
I'll get double tequila Sprites and like 3 in, and I'm like, okay, this is probably the end for me. But I don't stop. That's the problem. Should probably not. Should probably stop.
Where do you like to go?
Man, I'll go to like Shotzi's. I'll go to Savage Taverns, places like that.
You like that place?
Savage? Oh yeah, it's like. I usually say that's like my home, I guess. You know what I mean?
You go there on Mondays?
Man, it doesn't matter. Any days.
I know they have that open mic on Mondays. I've been meaning to go to that.
What you're gonna do the open mic? Like you're gonna like.
No, I want to go watch it.
Oh, okay.
It's like music.
Yeah.
Not,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
So-
I should know those things, but I don't. I guess it's not really. I don't go out as much as honestly, like, all the time. But when I do, it's Savage Tavern. Shotzi's just right there by where I work. You know what I mean? So.
I don't think I've ever been there. Have you been there?
Is that the one across from the one on 82nd in Indiana?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Never
nice-
been there, but I've seen like the sign.
They got karaoke and stuff. It's relaxing. Bartenders are nice.
I wanted to go to karaoke.
Karaoke?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You would? What would you-
What's your song?
Yeah. What are you singing?
I don't know. I just want to do it. Like I've never done it. Like I was like, fuck, I want to go do it.
What would you sing?
I don't know.
You don't know? Top
What?
song right now.
Shit,
Go.
whatever the fuck
On
anybody.
the spot. Go.
I don't know. I just looked through it, man. Fuck it, let's do it.
You see, you
wanna-
rapping Drake, or are we doing Tim
Yeah,
McGraw?
I'll do fucking Drake.
Okay. I got you.
I went out to
Me and you, Future and Drake, I got you.
for real. That'd be fun.
Let's go.
Have you ever been out to Adolph's?
Yeah.
It's a fucking raunchy bar.
Adolph's is a wild
I went. It was about a month ago when I went. They were doing karaoke, and I was like, oh man, I didn't do it, but I was like, I want to do it. It was actually funny because this fucking idiot, my neighbor, he was over there singing his country ass to high heaven, and I'm like, is that my neighbor? Motherfucker. And he was all, I don't think he knew like I was gonna be there. It was funny. He was all embarrassed when he seen me. So
He's a mid high note, and he sees you.
motherfucker, his redneck ass. I love him though. Shout out to him.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I don't think I have the balls to do karaoke. I would mess that up. I couldn't.
Would you do?
I think if I was drunk enough, for sure.
You would have
think
last
so?
night.
I would have. Yeah, I totally would have. Yeah.
What do you?
I think it's fun. I think it's funny to watch.
Yeah.
Like, if you've like ever been to Scoons, like I used to like watching like karaoke at Scoons.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That used to be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is now.
Shout out rapper.
Yep. Shout out to Rapper. What's the song he would do?
Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Every time?
Let the
Every
bodies hit that song.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And he would get so
He knows.
into
Yeah,
it.
that's a really intense song.
Like, I would be fucked up, so like me and my friends would be like hyping him up, and his girl would be like, "That's my man."
He's like,
You
that's
know?
my man. She's in the
Yeah.
front row and everything. I
Yeah.
love that. I love the
It was just,
support.
like, the whole
He's
experience, but it's
also
just, like,
in his
it's,
Domino's outfit.
Yes, with his like.
He just got off of work or what?
You know, because at the time there was a Domino's like next door.
Oh, okay.
And so I really think like he would just get off of his shift,
And just walk right over.
yeah, like
And let the bodies hit the floor.
yes, and like
Don't know.
it's just like the bar goers, just like as a collective, it was just like, oh no, like, it's rappers' time to shine.
Yeah, everybody-
Let's hype him up.
Yeah, it's like,
It was
it's like
just
a
a
ritual
thing.
almost.
That's awesome.
He did it.
It was pretty
1
cool.
to 2 times a night.
That's awesome.
No, yeah, he would do it multiple times, wouldn't he? No, he's saying it. You know, well, it's fun. That's why I'm like excited for bars and shit to be like 100% like excited to see shows
Are
and
they not? I guess like the
well,
clubs.
like I was just mean like open mics and comedy. Like I know like one of my friends was talking about one bars at 100% they'll do open mic comedy nights.
Yeah.
I just want to see what that's about. I don't know if anybody's like funny or anything,
I
but
don't know.
I think that's at World of Beer.
Oh, okay.
That might have been where Sinya was at.
Was it? 'Cause I thought she was. I don't know. I know they do have an open mic night though at World of Beer.
Have you ever been there?
I've been there like twice.
I've never been there. Is it cool?
No, I heard they got really good brunch. I've been there.
No, brunch is like
Their brunch is
hype on
supposed-
Sundays.
Yeah.
I've never been to it. I really want to go, but like I work at the salon next door,
Uh-huh.
and so like when I like walk in to like open the doors, like it's so fucking busy.
Yeah. Don't go on a Saturday for sure because the tech team's going and everything. Like
Yeah.
it's bad. That's when I went, but I didn't eat the brunch. But after I left is when I heard I should have tried the brunch, and I was really upset that I didn't. But
What is brunch, by the
is
way? What the
brunch?
fuck is brunch? What kind of food is that?
I think it's a gray area. What kind of food?
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
kind of-
It's like chicken and waffles type of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Or like
Or, like-
I had brunch with like some friends the other day, and it's like I had like a burger with like an egg in it.
Look, I never want to.
Yeah.
I never want to be
It's
like,
like-
intentionally ignorant and like sound stupid. But that's like white people shit right there.
100% it's
You
white
know?
people stuff, bro.
And
fine.
it's just white people shit right there, dog.
I think everyone likes mimosas and Bloody Marys
I
at the
love
same time.
mimosas,
It's
but-
one of the two. Who doesn't want an egg on their burger?
Dude, I'll eat that shit any time of the day. though.
Lobster and eggs. That does sound like some white people shit, bro.
Lobster macaroni. That's what I had. The other
Exactly.
day. Yeah.
It sounds so good.
Who are you? I've never really.
She's a brunch gal.
Yeah. Let's go to brunch one day.
Hey.
Look, I'm all for that, but like I don't have a stop button. So once I start drinking,
Yeah.
No, that was. Yeah.
Have you been to brunch ever?
no.
Oh, that's why,
no,
bro.
come on,
It's
dog.
white people shit, man. Try it once.
Yes,
I'm telling
we'll
you.
have so much fun. We can get day drunk off mimosas.
I get day drunk
And
on
Christmas
weekends
bombs.
anyways.
Yeah, but not the brunch way.
Yeah.
The brunch way is way better.
All right, I'll try. I'm a new person recently. Like,
Let me take you to brunch.
I'll try new things.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to try it.
My
Yeah.
next Saturday.
But when I'm at when
100
Like
Oh,
my
it's-
next Saturday off.
I mean, yeah. Well, if
Do
you want
brunch.
do you work Sundays? It's
I'm-
like the true brunch day.
Yeah, but I work Sunday.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
and I
Saturday.
go in at noon, so it's just like right when like brunch is popping.
All right, so Saturday.
So what time?
what time
is
is
brunch?
brunch?
Like
You know-
11.
Like 11:30
That's
to like
fucking
2.
breakfast.
11:30 to 2.
Yeah.
That's lunch. Actually, I lied.
No, that's brunch.
Come on, nah.
You eat lunch. I mean, it depends when you wake up, but I think the universal time is like
I just want to go get drunk.
11 to 2.
Yeah, I was fucked up at Cafe J's like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
It
that's
was
a good
great.
brunch.
Was it your day
spot,
off?
too. That's a good brunch spot too.
Yeah. It was like a last minute thing. My friend invited me. I hadn't seen her since like middle school. I went to brunch and got day drunk and took shots all day, and it was great.
Brunch is
Never
good.
done
Yeah,
that.
yeah, if you get high and go to brunch, I mean, you don't get high. But, you know what I mean?
Yes, no,
That's
I did.
also
Yes.
factuals.
Y'all some bitches.
Wake up at like 10, smoke a little bit, don't drink a little bit, eat a little bit of food.
I'd rather do it on a Saturday, by the way, because I
Really?
like to chill Sundays. I don't like to do anything Sunday.
That's what brunch is for. You just chill. I guess. Well,
Again,
that's
dude.
who you are. You don't. You have no stopping. You just know. If
Again,
you
there's
start
like-
drinking, it's like you're going.
Yeah, it's just like I want to. If I'm gonna like I just want to dedicate a whole day to drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
And I
just
feel
stop.
like that's kind of what happens with brunch. It's just it's kind of like
That's
after you're
fair.
done eating, it's like where are we going after this? Because
Yeah.
like you're already like you're bar hopping at that point.
But,
Yeah, very true. Very
I forgot to
true.
mention this yesterday. I forgot to eat for like a whole 24 hours. I didn't eat a whole 24. I was drinking like
You're drinking
a fucking
a lot.
maniac.
Yeah.
Oh my
I had a $32 tab. That's not a lot, but it was all beer. So like you do the fucking math. You do the fucking
Yeah,
math.
yeah.
You were ordering like 2 at a time.
You're like double fisting. You're like, can I get some duct
Well,
tape
no, it's just 'cause,
also?
like their service is so slow.
Shitty.
So and it was so busy. So
Okay.
it's like you just kind of
Yeah.
have to like.
It's not shitty.
Where is this
not
at?
shitty.
Oh, Little
At
Woodrow's.
Woodrow's.
Have you ever been
Oh.
there?
It just gets
I-
crazy.
I've been there a couple times, but it's like late at night where it's super packed, and like on like a Thursday or a
It's
Saturday.
the best time.
No, it's not. Not when you're a dude.
What do you
Not
mean?
for me, because I get no service, and it's hard to find a spot. That's
Well,
just
that's
my
true.
that's just my
That's
experience.
true. Well, yeah, you should already like.
I got to come with like 5 women.
Yeah,
That doesn't really happen.
and
You
it's,
know
it's a
what I
lot
mean?
more fun whenever you already got like
I
a
have to,
table
like, yeah,
and the night progresses because there was nobody when we started.
that's true.
And then
Yeah.
like by the time we left, it was 800 fucking people because
Yeah.
that's the capacity. So it's like
There's 800 people in there.
I
sometimes
remember
at
there
one
was.
time?
I just know there's days when there's a line outside, and I remember when like I was actually telling my friend this. Me and my friends were there the last day. It was a little bit after St. Patrick's Day last year, and they were like, "We're
Yeah.
closing down after today." And then we were there when they opened up this year, so you know.
Day one.
So like when they did 25%, and it was like, yeah, we usually do 800.
Wow.
And
Oh,
that's-
800 is normal.
Yeah, that's
that's
max,
100%,
and then
yeah.
that's when they have people in line. So I'm like, fuck.
Oh wow, yeah, 25%. That's like easy.
Yeah,
to
I'm
pack
like,
in there.
fuck. I didn't know that many people can fit in that bitch. It's crazy. It's a cool place.
You know, I think the problem is every time I go there, it's freaking cold outside.
They were doing that turtle racing today.
Oh, son of a
You remember?
son of a
those
bitch.
signs? They're having turtle racing. Starts today.
Is it? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
how long does it go for?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's like a season.
It's like 3 days because they're turtles. They're just still
God.
running.
I think they might be like doing like a tournament. To be honest.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
It's
go to
like,
that
yeah,
bitch.
like today was like the starting of like turtle
I'm gonna go
racing
sponsor
season.
it.
You should.
Hey, we
Yeah.
should. That would be fun.
Honestly.
Do y'all, what do y'all sponsor anybody? Like tech or anything?
Yeah, so Tech calls us up like every year. It depends on what they're doing. Like football, like the football flyers. Well, they'll put us up on the football flyers. They'll do like, so like whenever all the new students come in, they got like these booklets that they give all the students with like coupons on the back. We'll be on there.
Oh shit.
We're like the exclusive smell shop of like whatever they're doing at the time. So they'll call me up whenever they're doing some kind of event, and they'll ask if I want to sponsor. So we usually do. I have to convince the owner to do it. I'm like, hey man, you realize that we are Texas Tech. This town bleeds black and red. So he's like, all right, fine, I'll do it. I'm like, all right, cool. I call her up. I'm like, here's what I want on it. She's like, okay, cool. She puts the flyer together, and it's.
Would you ever have like I don't so have you been listening to these?
I just started actually, so I listened to my dad's, and then I
Production
listened.
people.
Yeah, Door Productions.
You already said Karen earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Huh? Daniel and Karen.
Yeah.
DRK. Which one?
Well, anyway, what I was saying was like, I've been talking about this 806 Fest, which is a festival my friends are putting on.
Yeah.
Would you ever go out there and have a spot?
Yeah. So I'm talking. So actually, Caleb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So right before he came here, me and him were at the bar talking about it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So we were over at well, I don't even know, somewhere on Broadway. I don't even know those bars, but we're at one of those. And he was like, "Oh, I got to go to this. I got to go to a podcast." All right, so we were talking
Nice.
about it and about the 806 Fest, and I'm like, "Yeah." He's telling me all the details and all that stuff. And then he came here after. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going over to Rattlesnake." He didn't know how to say it, and I was like, "Oh, I think I know him." I think my dad like knows him pretty well. And then I listened to his, and my dad goes, "Oh, hey, like you should do this podcast with him and this and that." I was like, "Oh, the same guy that did Taylor." But anyways, yeah, I want to do it. We're working out the kinks right now, but I plan on it.
Would you be out there?
Would I? Like even if I wasn't?
No, I mean if you are out there if Headhunters is out there, are you gonna be out there?
Me personally,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would absolutely be there.
Yeah, I just bought the spot for us to be out there.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you
A
doing?
little-
What are you doing? Like on the spot interviews or what?
No, I'm gonna have a. Well, yeah, actually, I'm gonna.
That'd be tight. That's
I'm gonna have the table. I think I'm gonna have this table out there, and I'm gonna sell my merch. And then, like, if somebody wants to do like a 5-minute podcast, I'm gonna have a little table set up for that too.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be out there.
I'll if we go out there, I'll have the whole crew and me. We'll come say hi. I'll come throw
Come-
you. Yeah.
Come give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll give you 5.
That'd be fun.
Give you 10 if you want it. I don't care.
Look at that. Now I want to drink something,
Wow. There you go.
but I can't. I felt like shit not this morning, actually. I felt fine this morning, like I said. It was later in the day.
Because you're still drunk.
I don't know. Can I tell what happened to you last night?
What?
You fell going up the stairs?
I don't even remember that happening.
You fell up the stairs.
No, I messaged him today because I had like bruises forming. Like I have bruises everywhere.
I don't know, like,
Yeah, and I was just like, did I like just bust my ass? And he was like, you fell up the stairs.
Oh my.
I just heard her,
That's
like,
hilarious.
I hear, like, noise, and I'm just looking, she's, like, laying,
Wait, here?
like,
you
At her apartment.
your place? Oh, going up?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, those are bad stairs to fall onto. It's like concrete.
No, these were
No,
carpeted.
this is inside, this was
Yeah,
inside
this
her.
is inside?
I have a little townhouse, and I guess I fell. Like I just.
She was going up it, and I hear noise, and I just see you, like, laying on your knees and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That's funny.
I think that's the most drunk I've ever seen you,
Yeah.
for being honest.
My bad. I mean.
He
That
said,
fucking happens.
there'll be more.
That's me
Yeah.
every
Don't worry.
weekend. So. Oh, no, I'm not an alcoholic, by the way, people. But.
I just drank
I just
often.
can't handle my alcohol like that. And it was a lot, but also I did drink a lot. Like a lot.
No, I feel that. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, like on Sunday, I was riding jet skis. You know what I mean? Like super drunk.
What?
And yeah, yeah. So you have to like dock it, and I like went over the like onto like so there's the actual dock, right?
Where at Rancho Canyon?
Yeah. So the actual dock, and then you go up onto like to park it basically. And if you go too hard, you can go up onto it. And I went like halfway up onto it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I got like a huge bruise like right here on my chest.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's bad. So don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Yeah, no, I was like standing outside because I was just like, I'm just gonna stand in the sun and just it'll like make me feel better. And I was just like looking at my legs, and I was like, there's a bruise here and here and here and like on both legs, and I was just kind of like, damn, like how, like what did I do?
You hit like 5 stairs. Like, what did you like roll down?
Yeah, like I don't know if I hit, and I just like I don't
just kept
know.
bouncing down. He's like bruised.
To be
bruised,
clear,
bruised.
like, leaving the bar is not very. I don't remember leaving the bar. So I don't know. You might have fell outside. You could have.
Oh god.
I just remember you falling up, going up the stairs.
there was multiple falls.
There really could have been.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
What can you do?
it's fine.
You'll never know.
Shout out to
All you know is you got
margaritas and whatever else you drink.
Chiltons.
Chilton.
I had like 2 Chiltons, and I really think I had like
You
8
like
or 9
Chiltons?
margaritas.
My girlfriend does.
I like them,
She likes blueberry Chiltons.
Ooh.
Really
but
good.
if
Louis
we
Louis, hold on real quick. or King Louis, I think.
King Louis over there.
King 82nd, right? They put blueberries in it.
That
So-
actually sounds pretty good.
It is good. I do like them.
Yeah, I was gonna say my whole like I'll I don't give a fuck about girly things, if you will, but I just something about ordering a goddamn Chilton. I just won't do it.
It's hard
I just
to.
fucking won't do it, man.
Chilton, please.
I just won't fucking do it, man. I'm sorry, and I love them. I fucking love them. I'll drink them, but
Yeah, I'll be like,
Just-
Miranda.
yeah,
Give me a Chilton.
yeah, I don't know. Just can't do it. Maybe one day. I should start getting you to order me them. Fuck.
That's what I was
That's what
gonna
I'm
say.
saying. Yeah, I'm throwing it out there, man. Get them to do it, and they'll be like, babe, order yourself a beer. Give me a Chilton. She's like, all right. It's a good combo.
There you go, man. How long you been with her? Your girlfriend?
2 years,
Nice.
like or almost 2 years. I met her at Headhunters actually. I hired her.
I was about to ask.
But we were like we were like friends.
She still work for you?
Yeah. She works at the one in Ransom now, because we stay out there together, and it's just super easy for her to just like go right up the hill, and then go to work. So, because if she lived worked at the one at 19th or wherever in town, it's like 20-minute drive. It's like annoying. So I was like, you just come out here. So.
It works out, huh?
I know it was kind of we started out as friends, and we was because it was weird. It's like it's like I'm your boss, you're my employee, and then we just kind of started liking each other. It was cool.
There you go, man.
It's cool.
Is it weird now, or y'all just? Does she ever like?
Not at all.
Do you ever get on her nerves? You ever
Well, we're really good at keeping it separate.
Okay.
She doesn't really tell me the problems that's going on there, but she might mention it to me every once in a while. I don't. It's like when I hit the door, inside the door, it's like boom, boyfriend. You know what I mean? All right. Unless they had a phone call, then it's like boom. I'm your boss, not to her, but to other people. You know what I mean? And then I hang up, and it's like I'm right there with her again.
So like on your days off. You like to what do you like to do? Drink, hang out? Like, what do you do to relax?
So, like, my day's like Sunday. Like, I love Sundays. So, football season, I'm watching football all day.
Nice.
All day long. I won't stop. And I got like 90 bets going on at the same time.
Yeah.
But then otherwise, it's just hanging out. You know what I mean? Just like relaxing. I'm very, I don't want spontaneous. I don't say that's the word, but if I get in the mood real quick, I'll just, let's go do something. Like, let's go.
Well, you live out there in the water, man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is nice. I mean, you just walk out. I mean, it is nice. I can't complain. But I usually leave that. I usually leave every day. On Sunday, we don't eat brunch, okay? We leave and go eat brunch, okay? And then we'll do that.
I respect it.
We'll come back and, watch TV or just hang out. I don't know, do a puzzle or something. You know what I mean? Just like, it's not even kidding. She likes puzzles. I like to do things that she likes to do because they're usually fun. You know what I mean?
Puzzles are pretty fun. I give you that, man.
They are fun.
They're actually really fun.
They drive me nuts, though.
Haven't
She's
done
good
them
at
in
them,
a
and I'm
while.
not. So.
Do you like doing those?
I haven't done them in a very long time.
You know what? I'm going to get you a Gomez cutout of a puzzle.
Okay.
Like 1,000 piece. That's her dog.
Oh, yeah.
Make it like 100 piece or like a 300 piece.
Nah,
No.
it's too easy.
Yeah, do like a 1,500.
The worst picture of him you have.
You know what'd be
Send it to
cool,
me.
though? Yeah, then when you're finished, you just, like, glue the back and frame it. Like, I did that.
Yeah, I should.
That'd be fun.
That would be a good idea.
There you go. I got you.
That's what we did. We just finished one. It was like a 3-piece. And so I think it was like 500 pieces each puzzle. But they're 3 pictures put together as one big picture.
Oh, cool.
So we just finished that one. And we tore it apart.
Have you seen those like 3D puzzles? Like my neighbor was telling me that she's got one that's like Hogwarts. And it's like a standing
I think I've seen
3D
those.
puzzle where like you like...
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Where you can go like up with the you like place it upwards and you build like a house and stuff.
It's like it eventually like builds like Hogwarts.
It's a
like,
school?
Yeah, like from Harry Potter.
Hogwarts.
Well, I didn't know if it was like a Hogwarts themed 3D
no,
or
it's
the
like-
actual
it's
school.
The school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I've never done one of those, but that sounds.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Legos too. We do a lot of Legos.
Jesus Christ, I love Legos.
Dude, we did Dom's Charger from Fast and Furious.
Really?
We just finished that one. Oh, that was. I got that. Actually, I got that for her birthday. She finished it. So.
I want to do the Death Star, but that's like
Good luck.
$800.
Yeah, that's also $800.
It's huge.
I went to the Lego store in Phoenix. Yeah, and I go every year,
Yeah.
and I always look at it like
In
one day.
Phoenix?
Yeah, because we go there every year for Christmas, and
Yeah.
every year we go to the mall, and every year I look at it like I'm gonna get you one day. One of these
One day,
one of
I'm
these
coming
fucking
for you.
One of these fucking days I'm gonna get
Well,
you.
I think the easy part is buying it. I mean, not. I'm not saying that $800 is nothing, but I'm saying, after you buy it, it's like, fuck.
It's also like
Now I got to put it together.
it's also like, damn, do I really want to spend $800 on a fucking
Also
puzzle?
true.
I mean, Legos.
Also
you know what I
true.
mean?
That's kind of where I was. I was trying to buy her another one because she wants one, and I was like debating spending $150. I was like, I can't do it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm gonna buy her another car, another Satan.
I never even heard of that. That's cool.
What
The Dom one? I didn't even know they did that.
It's at Target.
Oh, there you go.
It's at Target. Yeah, but it's I forgot how many pieces it is. It's not that many, but it's like very, very detailed.
Dude, I love those.
Very detailed.
Those
To
are
the
pretty
teeth, got the nos in the back and everything.
What the fuck? That's cool.
We're going off on Legos right now. That's hilarious.
Hey, man. Who cares? It's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a fan of Star Wars, right? Mm-hmm. Have you watched the new Bad Batch? Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm,
Then you're not a fan. So
No, I'm a fan
I
too. What are you
haven't
saying
watched
right
it.
now?
Bad Batch? You never heard of that?
Is
It's
this
on
like- is this
Disney
like another, like,
Plus.
series that they're
It's like
coming out
Clone
with?
Wars, but it's about 5 rogue clone troopers.
Is it animated?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just came out on Tuesday. May the 4th be with you. Come on, guys.
I know
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I said that. Okay. Like.
Well, it comes out tomorrow too. Every Friday now.
I worked Tuesday, which was May the 4th, and like I did my closing email, and I was like, "May the 4th be with you all" to my coworkers,
Awesome.
and nobody responded. I was like,
Lamos.
Wow. He's like, I'm quitting.
Yeah, I was just like,
Just
man, fuck
kidding.
this.
What? I know you tweeted this. What tattoo would you get?
I don't know. It's just like such like a cool like just universe. Like it's just like, I don't know like what I would get because there's like so much cool shit. I feel like I think like a Queen Amidala portrait would be sick. Like to get like X to do something like super vivid.
For real, like something like that? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you meant something like simple.
No, I mean I have portraits all over, so like I would just continue that.
You should do the Mandalorian.
Oh wow.
Get his mask.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's just like such a cool universe, that.
Well, go watch the Bad Batch because
Okay.
it's pretty badass.
Okay.
So,
It's a bad batch.
yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus for all you people out there.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I haven't. No, yeah, it's Star Wars. Okay, I was getting mixed up with Marvel real quick.
Did you
I almost
get into
did.
the Mandalorian?
Yeah, I watched it every single. What is it? Thursday or Friday? It came out.
It's Friday.
Every
It was
Friday.
Every Friday. Is it? They're coming. Is it? Did they start it up again? No. They have that new one.
There's
What is it? What's it called? Boba.
the Boba Fett
Yeah,
that
the
comes
Boba
out in
Fett.
December.
Yeah.
There's some like backstory that I heard on YouTube because I was well versed in that world for a little bit.
Same.
About like the drama between Pedro Pascal and Gina, the girl who just got fired.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they were all like feuding. Like she got fired, and there's some like that's why they did the Book of Boba because it was supposed to be Mandalorian season 3,
Wow.
but some drama happened that like they're not wanting to admit. So that's why they're doing Boba Fett.
So is like Mandalorian just postponed?
I think so.
No, I
like
think it's
he
done.
he might have like quit.
I think it's
type.
done.
Yeah.
The way it ended seems very finished.
They were like saying like we can't say for certain, but it's probably over because of the drama. Like it was like some goofy shit, man. I was like, what the fuck?
It sucks because you get
Honestly,
so
but-
attached to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like they did tie his story up pretty well,
Yeah, they did him right.
Yeah. So
I am happy about that. That's the worst. Whenever the end of it never like, they just like cram it all into one episode, and it's like you don't really feel emotional into it. They did him good. Good enough, I'd say.
I bet these people listening didn't expect this conversation to go this direction, but it's all good. I love Star Wars. It's cool, man.
yeah.
Same.
And I love Legos. I haven't done a puzzle in a while, but I'm not opposed to doing it. I like to play chess. Just whatever keeps your mind off work sometimes.
Yeah. But those are my hobbies for sure. Like, just anything that I can do that just takes it away, and I don't have to think about anything else. Like that's what I want to do because I'm doing it all day. Phone calls, like those phone calls add up. And it's just like
I fucking hate being on the phone, dude.
constantly. I'm a freaking pro at it
I
at
hate
this point. I bet you I got like
Your
20
dad was
missed
like,
calls.
"Hey, he told me to call you." I was like, "Yeah, I'm probably just gonna text
You're
you.
not a call. I know. He said, "Tell him to call me." Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking call." I hate
Text
that
me.
shit.
I was like, bastard. All right. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I just don't.
I'm
like
a bad
fucking-
texter. That's why I told him that.
To me, like texting's easy. Like it's just short and to the point. You know, I don't want to fucking.
Well, I can get it over with in like 30 seconds, though. If you call
Same
me.
on the text, dog. You know, just like.
But it's easy to like ignore a text and it'd be like, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later, and then it's like
So I
10
feel about phone
hours.
calls.
Think about like if I was what if I was like doing something like really important, right? And you text me and I don't see it, and I'm doing something so important for like an hour. I don't get back to it in an hour, but if you call me, I'm like, all right, cool, I can answer this real quick. I can do it 30 seconds, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, sure, awesome.
I don't know, man.
That's just that's on
You. Yeah, you work
my
differently.
side.
You work
It's on my side.
You work differently. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like if it's important, you'll text me. You know, that's on my mentality. You know, like, if it's important,
So opposite. That's
you
crazy.
fucking text me.
It's so opposite.
I've had this was a good conversation, man.
Yeah, man.
These cameras aren't fucking charged all the way, so that's my fault. So I don't know. I don't want them to die at us. So you got any final words for the people, man? You want them to check out the website?
Yeah, check out the website, headhuntersmokeshop.com. All the stores in Lubbock, and then the one in South Padre. Go check those out, and then more coming soon. So
I hope I have people listening out in South Padre, but if not, they're all here.
we'll find them.
And they're all fucking weed smokers, so go buy your
Find
shit.
them for sure.
Buy your kratom, and you gotta be 21 though, so
Yeah, and if you're
don't be
not
a fucking idiot.
Yeah, if you're not in Lubbock, there's a website. So
There you go, man. And anything else to say out there, man? For the people out there?
stay smoking, man, and good luck on your quest. Good luck hunting.
What about you, Jen? You good?
I'm good. Thank you for having me again.
Thanks for helping out. Space Rodeo Riley show will be out May 14th.
Yeah.
We'll be out there selling merch. I'll have new shirts coming out by then. Come check us out, being stupid and having fun. Hit up Riley G on Instagram for the tickets. We'll see you next time. There you go, guys. If you're still listening, thank you. Please subscribe to the YouTube. If you're a smoker or need some sort of product, go to Headhunters. Check out the website, like you said, and check out my website for my new merch that I have. And thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.